but you don't know where to start, and you want to start a business fast, don't you? I got a few suggestions for you, and I got a few tips for you in this live stream that's going to happen in about 5 or 6 minutes. But in the meantime, if you want to accelerate your business building activities, be sure to get the Never Broke Action Pack. Links below. It is a collection of 8 courses that will help you hustle up some money, because this is the thing that kills most people trying to start a business. They don't have no money. They don't have anything going on. They don't have no hustle, nothing. It's just brokenness after brokenness after brokenness. So the Never Broke Action Pack is a way that you can make money literally the same day that you buy it. Let me say that again. You can make money the same day that you buy it by hustling. Now, hustling does not replace a long-term business plan, but hustling can solve some immediate problems. Why are you broke? How to get money, how to manage money, how to sell money. All of these courses are included in the Never Broke Action Pack, and you should do yourself a favor and go ahead and hit that enroll button below the video. So what you're going to get in the Never Broke Action Pack is systems and skills that keep you from being broke. No, you're not going to become rich, but could you earn $1,000 a month? Could you earn $2,000 a month? Could you earn $3,000 a month? What would an extra $2,000 a month do for your life right now? We're going to get into some of the things that you can do to start a business within 24 hours in just a minute in the live stream, so be sure to stay tuned. If you don't have time and you got to go, be sure to grab the Never Broke Action Pack, because at the end of the courses, you should be empowered, yes, empowered to make money, to build businesses, to set your life on fire. Because a lot of you, you're unmotivated because you're broke and you don't know where to go. Well, here's some stuff that you need to do. You need to fundamentally understand that nothing's going to happen as long as you're sitting on your ass. This is truth, and I'm not trying to be mean to you, and I'm not trying to ruffle your feathers, but if you're currently broke in today's world, or you're currently struggling with money in today's world, you're not being active enough. You got to get up, get out, and get something, because there's so many opportunities for you to make money today. And in about 5 or 7 minutes, we'll be addressing some of those, and I will give you a template on how you can start a service-based business within 24 hours. I've been talking about service business for years. Fastest way to make money with no skills. And I got some new wrinkles to the program. So hopefully you will find value in this video, in this live stream, and go ahead and grab the Never Broke Action Pack. And I'll see you in a few moments. What is going on, people? Today, outside of the office, we have the neighborhood tree people chopping down trees. But, anywho, we'll get down to it. I'm going to tell you what you need to do to start a business within 24 hours from your bedroom. Yep, we're going to get into it. So what you need to do is to set your clock, pick a Saturday or Sunday or a day that you're off, and clear your calendar to start this business. Now, the business is going to be a service-based business. I've said this for years and years. The quickest way to start a business and make some money is a service business. Now, what qualifies me to give this information? Number one, I've been doing this YouTube channel for 9 years. Number two, I haven't had a job in almost 20 years. I've started several businesses. A lot of them failed. I'll be honest with you. And we'll get into that. When I started to build businesses that were successful, it never took me months and years to ramp up. This is one of the principles we'll talk about. When you pick the right business, that will almost determine your success or your failure. One of the problems is you have a lot of people who are picking trendy businesses because it's the hot thing. It's the cool thing. And they're not picking businesses that are appropriate for them. And you see this all the time. You see people, like you notice that a lot of folks aren't talking about Shopify the way they were. A lot of people are not talking about FBA. FBA goes in cycles. And not a lot of people are talking about Kindle, except I will be coming back to Kindle. But essentially, you need to pick an appropriate business for your skill sets and talents where you are. If you want to be successful quickly, if you pick a business that you have to learn, you have to figure out, you have to research, your success will be delayed. Let me say that again. If you pick the right business, you could be making money like tomorrow. You pick the wrong business, it could take you 2 months. And once again, depending on what you want to do, how you want to do it, where you want to position it, that's all well and good. But who here wants to make money tomorrow? Raise your hand, raise your paw, put it in the comments. And who here is comfortable waiting 6 months or a year for the money to come in because they picked a business that wasn't appropriate for them and they had to learn a lot to start that business? One of the things that I have noticed is businesses that I did not have this steep learning curve. I made money fast. And the business lasted. And even though I don't do certain things, I can always go back to them and do them. Like whenever I'm selling some on Craigslist, it just comes back. I can do it real quick and real easy because I spent so much time doing it and it's the right kind of business. Now, you got to pick the right business. Now, what kind of businesses are we talking about here? Service business. Are you good at organizing? Are you good at cleaning houses? Are you good at washing cars? Are you good at social media? These are the kind of businesses that buy people time back, and you could literally call someone up, get a contract, get a deal, and start working and get paid. Service businesses are the fastest way for anybody to make money. Are we clear on that? You could be an independent bartender. You could be an Uber. There's so many ways that you could do it. So your first thing is to pick the business that is appropriate for you where you are. So if you have no presence on social media, don't even like social media, don't have nothing, becoming a social media manager is going to be a learning curve. But if you're like really good with Instagram and you just start reaching out, it's like, look, I'll post on Instagram for you. You can start making money in 24 hours. So pick the right business, and it should be something that you already have experience with. That should be it. Now, number two, 24 hours, right? So the first hour, you should pick some. The second hour, you should test it out. You should not build a website. You should not research people in your industry. You should test out your theory on a small circle of people. Your friends, a few Facebook friends. I have actually sold a lot of art on Facebook, and this is something I hadn't talked about, because art is very subjective and people want it for 10, 20 bucks on Craigslist, but people who know what it is, they'll pay. And I've sold some African masks. I've sold some very nice paintings. So what I'm saying is, if you know your audience, you know what to sell to them. I knew there were some people on my Facebook page, and I reached out to them. I was like, look, I posted the art on my page, and then I reached out to 10 people that I knew had an appreciation for art. Those were targeted customers, right? And one of the 10 people got back to me like, oh my God, those are beautiful. Yes, I'll take them. $500, just like that. And I had to deliver them in Alabama. So test out what you're doing. If you cannot make money in 72 hours or at longest a week, 7 days, longest, that probably ain't the business for you. And you got a steep learning curve. That's another thing. So 2, after you test it out, after you've went on Facebook, Craigslist, whatever, because you want to test it out the same day. You want to test it out and get some money that day, because if you can't, more than likely, this isn't the business model for you. Now, after you figured it out, you've tested it, you made some money, now you do a business plan. Many people do a business plan before they have experience, before they know the marketplace. So they're just making a lot of assumptions. They don't really know what they're talking about. They're just speaking out their ass because they're just assumptions. But when you test and you get numbers, then you can make a better business plan, because now you're like, okay, I need to talk to them this way. I need to figure this out, and I need to scale it up. And depending upon your service business, you need a marketing plan. Now, what's the marketing plan? It's how you're going to acquire business. Are you going to do cold calling? Are you going to post Facebook ads? Are you going to post on Facebook? What are you going to do to market your business? Where does your customer live? Where does your customer hang out? You got to talk to them. Just saying, you got to figure all that stuff out. And there's plenty of videos on how to develop a marketing plan. Now, I just kind of gave you a hint. If you're going to be selling house painting services, your target audience is someone who owns a house that needs painting. How do you find these people? Do you go to the internet? Do you go knock on doors? What do you do? That's on you. You got to figure that out. You got to develop your marketing plan. And number 5, what I really recommend is you do direct response marketing. You find a pool of people, you get yourself a list, and you go ahead and pitch these people your services. Yeah, I mean, direct sales, baby, direct sales. Because if you are totally crappy at sales, right? If you go knock on 100 doors in a day, you'll make a sale. And that's if you're clueless. That's if you're just really, really bad at sales. So I know this works if you're willing to work it. And this is about creating your business from your spare bedroom. Now we're going to talk about some online businesses, some stuff that I didn't talk about. And I think the last time I made a video like this was like 3-4 years ago. There's a lot of online services that you can pitch. And I'm going to tell you how to gank Fiverr. And a lot of people are doing this on Fiverr. You take whatever you say. Let's say you're a video editor and you'll edit a 5-minute video for $5. Something you can do probably in like 10 minutes, right? And then you enhance your services and you stack on your other services and you get customers outside of Fiverr. Video editing is huge. Video production, which is you go with your camera and you take the video, is huge. SEO for video is huge. These are service businesses. These are things that you don't even have to be in the same, well, unless you're going to do the video production, but you could do video editing, you could do video marketing, you can do social media marketing, you can do Instagram marketing, YouTube marketing, Facebook marketing, and you don't even have to be in the same state with these people. So that's some other things that you have to think about. Now, let's talk about business license. Do not get a business license. Do not incorporate or form an LLC until you've tested your business and you've made some money. Now, why is this important? To incorporate your business, you're going to need some money. Why not have the business pay for your incorporation? Makes sense to me. So you can actually have your business up and running for like a week or two or a month before you incorporate. That's not really going to get you in trouble. And then you go ahead and then incorporate and do your LLC if you need one, because some of these businesses you can just do what I call the slow hustle. You do some side business here and there. You really don't make killer money, maybe 15, 20 grand on the side. And that's kind of up to you if you want to file taxes. I'm just keeping it real if that's the thing you want to do. But that's really the template, because it's not a lot of steps. It's not overly complicated. The big thing is you got to take action. You must take action. And speaking of taking action, today's special is everybody that buys the Never Broke Action Pack, you get 20 minutes on the phone with me. And there's only like 20 of these deals, so you need to act fast. And I will be talking to you next week. Not this weekend, but next week. Maybe Sunday, just depends on how many comes in. But once again, everyone that buys the Never Broke Action Pack today, you get a 20-minute phone call with me. Now, let's get off into this chat room and see what's going on with this mess. Anytime in. Interesting name. Good game. What's up? The Wild Jones Report. What's up? Afri. Good. Hello. Marco Stafford. What's going on? Josh Barr. The bedrooms where the magic happens. What's up, AKW Beats? You stealing that? That's funny. Tay Drake, bedroom business. That sounds fun. James Alexander, good evening on this wet, windy, and snowy day. Man, it's just a little chilly down here. What's up, Zola? What's up, James? Stefan, Cashmatic, Sense of Reality, Cartel 007, The Hectors, Conscious University, what's up? The Trains Bunk, what's going on? George Bush, that's funny. Oh, well, you were right on time, Ganja. DJ Slink. eBay's the best way to get your feet wet. Soul Alchemy, peace. Ganja, yep, test. I spent $5K on a poster business and that flopped. Wow. What's up, Randall Riley? Honey Bunny, what's going on? D-Train Bulk, DBA. I saw someone talk about that. That's kind of crazy. Do an LLC if you're going to do that. Or cash. Titan Moore, what's going on? Regular web guy, what's up? This dude bakes afternoon. Gunty, I had a wrong mindset back then. Wow. Well, this happens all the time. I will tell you, there are some people who spent $5, $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 on Facebook ads and lost all their money. Did not get a return, did not break even. It happens every day. CG, what would you suggest for someone who has spent most of their adult life in the military and has a very specific skill set that's limited mainly to military applications? What exactly do you do? It's kind of hard to say, give you a recommendation when I don't know what you do. Acom, what's up? Patrick Lou, the bedroom ain't faking for baking babies. What's up, Desiree? Monique Harris, Renegade Thrifter, what's up? Hot Song Beats. It's 30 days to 2,500 for service businesses only, or for things like selling your books as well. 30 days to 2,500 is for selling books. It's for selling physical products. It's kind of an all catch-all course. And what I'm doing is creating individual courses for certain things. But 30 days to 2,500 will even help you if you already have a business. It's about selling, meeting people. Pamela, eBay's the way I want to go. eBay's rough. I'm going to tell you that right now. Wakanda forever, man. Man, y'all going hard on that Black Panther stuff. Marquise Barden, what's up? Since reality, fundamentals of sale is important in doing proper online business. Yes, it is. Be real, make more money. Yes. George Bush, what's going on? Doctors Hiru and Aaron, greetings. I'm just going to call you Doctors Hiru. Cash for Clutter, teach people how to shoot. Rugged Collins, I never thought that YouTube and Etsy pay more than Amazon. Well, Amazon is not a creative platform. The reason they did it is these are, YouTube. I mean, that's money that YouTube paid out in AdSense. That's AdSense money. They didn't do Amazon because Amazon isn't really creators. You just find some low price stuff to put on Amazon and flip it to create a video. Because, like right now, you see that I'm playing around with intros and I'm testing stuff and I'm doing certain things. That's just the beginning, because when I'm done in 2 or 3 years from now, those trailers are going to look like movie trailers. But I got to start doing them now. I got to take my lumps and my hardships now to get to that point later. Rudy Thomas, what's up? Professor Lex, yes. What's up, Cody? What's up, Patrick? Starting quantifying and doing analytics for business. Do I need an LLC? I just said you need to make some money. You must have just jumped in the room. Renegade Thrifter started making $3,000 a month on eBay in 45 days. Been doing it for 8 months now. Awesome. They're both a lot less overhead and are trending upward. Once again, I want you guys to kind of rewatch the video, because see, what happens is when I start talking about stuff that I talked about before, people lose interest. They don't watch the video. So rewatch this video because I addressed that. Now, part of the starting the business in 24 hours is, and what's going to be really, really helpful if you already have skill sets. I've seen this. I've seen so many people fail because, let's say you're good at basketball, right? You're like 6'6", you're 180 pounds, you got a sweet jumper, but in your heart, you want to be a wide receiver. But you ain't that fast, and your hands are kind of clumsy. And you practice and you go out there, it's like, I'm going to beat this, I'm going to beat this, I'm going to beat this. And then, you would have been a first-round draft pick for the NBA, but you were trying to walk on to the combine and fail and get cut like the first week. This is the story of many people trying to start businesses that they're just not suited for. Not an issue of qualification, it's just an issue of being suitability, because you have so many people who want to do the cool thing or be a Lambo kid. I mean, right now, you got so many kids who are like in high school, like, I'm going to do Amazon FBA. I'm going to do Shopify. I'm going to get me a Lambo. And some of them are going to do it because it's just their mind's focused on it. But the thing is, everybody can't do it. Everybody's not that smart. Everyone's not that talented. I know I'm not supposed to be negative, but I think you guys need the truth so you can start a business that's going to start making you some money versus you chasing after rainbows and unicorns. They'll do what they'll do since reality. I'm just going to call you doctors. I heard one someone say, start now to be what you want to be later. Pretty much. I mean, like right now, it took me like an hour to make that because there's a lot of moving parts to that. And I have this pro iPad. And when I hit the iPad thing, it's suited for the regular size iPad. That's why it doesn't fit perfectly in the frame. So I'll just bring my other iPad. I forgot it today. You got to go through your struggle bones. Become a steel smuggler. Oh, consistency is everything, Renegade Thrifter. What's up, E-Pimp? Patrick Lee, if I'm going to start doing content creation, start with an ebook, would you say, you know what? I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to take a little break to go here. Information that this channel is like a hodgepodge of many different things and it doesn't have a core, but we're going back to the core on how to build businesses, how to do LLCs, and then I'm going to start to distribute more content on the other channels where they, because Digital Citizen, I have a feeling, even though it doesn't look like it now, I just have a feeling that's going to be bigger than Hustlers Kung Fu because there's so many things you can cover in that. Now, to get back on point, what do you mean? Did you lose sound? Oh, boy. Oh, well. We'll work on that. CZ, I spent most of my time in the military, deployed, planning, leading. What you need to do, CZ, is go ahead and take this test on how to transfer your military skills to the civilian world. All right, so let me go ahead and do that all over again. So here we go. All right, there we go. All right, so for the ebook people, you want to go to Digital Citizen. For those of you who want dating, maleness, relationship stuff, you go to Disruptive Male. And for those of you who want a little fuckery, you go to I Am Cameron. I'm going to start putting the appropriate content on the appropriate channels. Thinking of creating another one. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do on that channel before I just create it. But if you want to know about online businesses, well, the online businesses that I'm interested in, this channel is going to have, like right now, it's just how to self-publish for profit. Then it's going to have a YouTube component. It's going to have a blogging component. It's going to have a podcasting component. Digital Citizen, everything that you do to make money online from your creativity. That's where this information will be. So we got that cleared up. Now, back to our regular scheduled programming. Filthy Rich. Have you read the official Get Rich Guide to Information Marketing and Building $1 Million Business within 12 months? No, I have not. Titan Moore. Patrick, businesses are willing to pay high dollar for quantifying and doing analytics for their business, but these businesses require I be an entity. Do your LLC, man. I'm still waiting on Health and Hustle. I don't know if that one's gonna make it. I don't know. I really don't know. Also, I'm changing the thumbnails on this channel, so there's gonna be some more stuff. But for those of you who want to start a business in 24 hours from your bedroom, you're gonna have to, go back to the video from yesterday, the 10 traits that you need to start a business. Check that out, because the thing is, there's a lot of you who can pull this off. There's a lot of you who can't pull it off. And I don't have a litmus test to figure it out until you actually get busy and start doing this stuff. Oh, I mean, this whole month, I'm doing a lot of different things. I'm just experimenting. I forgot to take the ads off of this channel. Like I said, I am in, I'll just tell you what I'm doing. Like making that trailer, like I said, took an hour, right? And then I did a video for I did a video for creative. I did 2 videos. I did a video for Disruptive Mail, and I did one for Digital Citizen. And essentially doing that about 8 hours just on those videos and trailers and stuff like that, and sorting some stuff. And I still got a lot more work to do later on this evening after this live stream, because what I believe is good for me, and I'm just speaking for myself, is to go ahead and create a media company. And that's what Digital Citizen will be about, creating a media company. What's up, Sad? Appreciate you. What do you think about virtual mail addresses for businesses? If it's an established business, it's an alternative address, fine. But if you're going to do an LLC or something like that, that's not going to work for building business credit. Oh, there's a lot of little ins and outs. There are places that you can rent mailboxes, rent the address for business credit, and they will pass the test. They'll pass the sniff test, but not everything will work like that. So who here has a business? Who here has been in business for at least 5 years? I'm just curious. And who in here has had the desire to start a business for 5 years or longer and haven't just taken that leap? I'm just curious about that. And nothing. There is like a 30-second delay. So we will say, because me, what do you mean? You've had a business for 5 years, or you've been afraid to take the leap? Okay. What do you do? See, we cranking down to the real. We asking real questions. What do you do? Because this is also a lesson. If you can't explain what you do or what you have going on very simply, imagine how complicated it is for people who want to give you money. 5 years, what do you do? 15 years. I just started my business March 2007. Rudy Thomas, what's up, Green Machine? Heart's Desire, more than 5 years. Produce Man 13. I have over 5 years, but only make like 20 G's per year. What do you do? D Hectrix. No, a hustle does not count. Exit Nature. I've had a business for 5 years. Desiree Publishing. Hot Song Beat. Started businesses but never had any success. How many businesses have you started and what went wrong? Stefan had the wrong business for 5 years. Wanted to start a new business the right way. Okay. I'm looking to start a business. Retail business selling jewelry, eBay reseller shoes, Honey Bunny. Randall Riley, I had a business, but it's a sole prop. I do mobile detailing. I need an LLC. Rugged Collars, I have a business for over 5 years, make custom pet collars. Regular web guy, I'm web developer, small businesses. Hot Sun Beach, just started a cleaning business, but it is good but slow. Erica Erkins, been wanting to but haven't. Why haven't you made that leap, Erica? William Watts, same question you. Cash for clutter. I've been hustling with my junk removal service, but I haven't made that jump into an actual business yet. Appliance installation and repair. Exist in nature, artist, voiceover, and media. Produce man, I cut semi-precious gems and sell them online. That's real interesting, Produce man. I used to make a ton of money off costume jewelry on eBay. I'm talking about thousands a month. Renegade Thrifter. Let's see. Dante, junk removal. Tay, I haven't marketing. I don't have a marketing budget. Well, marketing doesn't require a budget. It does require time and a hustle. Professor Lex, 6 months into the leap. Carnell Reynolds. I've been self-employed for years, pretending I've been in business. Current mindset changed. Carnell Reynolds. Said, online selling footwear. Victor Damone, 15 plus years. Doctors, been in the ministries forever. Counseling couples with looking to make it a business in the near future. Erica Williams, 2013, paint and light construction company, side YouTube channel. Sense of reality, do you engage in local politics to get? No. I don't make any money in Atlanta. All my money comes from online. Most of y'all, like 98% of y'all, are not in Atlanta. So I don't have that problem. Mr. Mail, I've have one, but I've never incorporated. Just be sole prop and not very consistent. Got it. Marquise Barton, started a mobile notary business 6 months ago, but haven't been marketing it like I need to. The Producer, I've been an LPN for 4 years. I'm 27. I have a 9 to 5, and I do Friday duty nursing under my own license. Okay. That's a lot of hours, The Producer. D-Train Bunk. But overhead is crazy. What's up, Dwayne Bryant? D. Hectorix, as for the title of this business, how do you determine if you start an online business or an online hustle? Great question. A business makes money, and it makes consistent money. And eventually, if you start an online business, you will hire and you will have people working for you. And that's usually the sign. As long as it's just you, it's more than likely a hustle. It could be a business, but more than likely it's just a hustle. Hot Song Beats. I jumped into internet trends and the learning curve was too high. I'm also very unrealistic timelines. Yeah, because right now, if you ever notice that the flavor of the month changes, because at one point it was ClickFunnels, then it was Shopify, then it was Amazon FBA, then it was Kindle, and then now it was Bitcoin, and all of these are just speculation and hustles. It's not real businesses. Victor Damone, 15 years, promoter, videographer, photographer, graphic designers. You got all the skills, Victor, to make a killing on Instagram. Just letting you know. I'm still building my business, administrative support for small businesses. Hot Song Beats, my 3 bombs. Let's see. Still getting the money together. Don't want to start off with a loan. William Watts. Okay, listen to me, people. You don't have to start out with a loan. I started this business with $289. You're gonna need to bust. You're gonna need to hustle in your business and get it rolling. You don't need a loan. You don't need a loan. E-commerce, 2 eBay stores, auction, merch, audio engineering, perceptions, media photographer, but getting into the juicing business soon. Produce 13. I am in the process of only not cutting the stones, but making jewelry on top of that. It's tedious work that most people don't want to do. Oh man, you got that right, because I know someone who makes jewelry and you have to have a torch and all this other stuff. It's very time consuming, and that's why you probably need to raise your prices. Renegade Thrifter. I am not going to have a Facebook group for each channel. I'm only going to have a Facebook group for Digital Citizen. I will have other stuff, because part of what some of my new videos are going to be about is I've been doing a lot of research on blogging, and I've noticed that many of the best bloggers also have YouTube channels. And then I'll see that someone will come on the YouTube as a blogger, and then I'll check their traffic and they don't really have any. Then I'll go back and check it later and they will have a ton of traffic. It's very interesting. I'm not doing that many. I'm only going to do a group for Digital Citizen, because that would be just nuts. I say that now, but who knows? I might go crazy. Victor Drummond. However, there's a big difference between being a business owner and being self-employed. Yeah, if you're a business owner, your company makes money whether you wake up or not. If you got to push and move that, you're self-employed. Michael Negron, what do you suggest as an online business for a barbershop? YouTube channel. What you do is you put some cameras up and you record all of the trash talking y'all do. You didn't see that coming, did you? There are so many businesses that can turn their business into a show. It's ridiculous, but most folks don't want to be on camera. Most folks don't want anybody all up in their business, but they want the money. Zola, illness interrupted a decade of selling comic books on the streets of New York City. Good hustle, but with all these street mobility skills, man, that's rough. Dwayne, we're talking about how to start a business. If you want that question answered, watch some other videos. I'm not trying to be a dick, but what happens is that people, you know how you can always go to Google on your phone and you just really don't learn anything deeply? That's what happens when I answer questions like that. I want you to learn deeply. I've been too locked into a box, scared to take a leap. Wow. I'm braided hair from 17 to 24, but no time since married with kids. Made 500 to 1,000 a week on top of my day job. No clue where the money went. That's called lifestyle creep. Patrick, run the business 3 years for someone. 100% true. Thrifty Miser, what do you do when your hustle makes 3 times more than your real job? Question, why are you still working a job when your hustle makes 3 times more than your real job? Renegade Drifter, I tried creating domains and websites, then reselling, then tried network marketing, eventually started selling on eBay. By chance, it's doing really good. Before me doing podcasts with people and stuff, I'm going to speak on that, because people have been after me for years to come on shows and do podcasts, and I never do them. And the reason I don't do them is I knew that I hadn't quite figured out what I want to be when I grew up. I mean, I was running the business, but I just didn't want to be typecast as this person. Like when I was in a storage auction, and I knew, because this one guy, he was on me, he had some beats. He said, let's do a storage auction rap. And I know for a fact, if I had did that, that's what I would be known for. I don't want to be known for rapping. I want to be known for intellectual contributions to the world. So that's one of the reasons that I'm not doing any podcasts. It's not like I think I'm too good for anybody, but more than likely I'll be doing podcasts and stuff for Digital Citizen. Produce man. But my low budget, yeah, that's you got to learn how to sell, man. Because I can tell you this, and you're not going to believe me, but you could probably charge 3 times more than what you're charging. Tay Diggs, do you have to have a studio set up, or can you start out with just your computer and mic and a cam? You can start off with whatever you have and aim to upgrade it later. Just see, this is the hard part, getting started. All right, I'm gonna go back down this, and I'm gonna tell you my struggles here. All right, now I've been talking about this, but my goal is at least every other day to put up a video on this channel, and this channel, because, and also I'm going to start posting content on this channel. And I got to do it every day because, or every other day to get something going because, right? I mean, you know, if there's like 15, 20 videos, people may start subscribing more. But if there's 1 or 2 videos, they're like, I'm not going to waste my subscription on this. This person may never make another video. So I got to show that I'm serious. And that has been a struggle because I had to stop doing other things so I can do this. Like today, I mean, you know, this week I would audit myself at about a 75%. I did 75% of what I wanted to do this week, but I got to get to those 100% weeks, and I just got to do more. And I'm going to take this weekend to kind of get ahead of the curve and create more videos and create more content, because when I'm really get rolling, there should be minimum 3 videos per week on the on each channel. And hopefully when I can figure out the workflow, maybe a video every day on each channel. So, because I know, because like I've done this before. I have been in this position before where, you know, just starting. I mean, everybody's YouTube channel starts with 0 subscribers. Everyone's. And I just honestly feel that, and that chart I showed the other day just drove it home, that this is the future and the future and the future. I mean, this is it. So those who can make good content to great content are going to win in the future. And if, you know, I will get into a lot of content on these channels in the appropriate range, like, you know, writing a book, because I've got some YouTube concepts I want to do, but it's too early to do them because I don't have enough traffic to elevate them. So every day I'm putting out something, and we'll just, because, you know, I mean, let's just call it my first real month of really doing this. And getting started is so hard because who wants to start? Who here wants to start from scratch? Nobody, right? Nobody. But if you do it, you can win. Martin, not starting anything, but I don't know what's a good minimum viable offer. Okay. To throw all that internet speak out. A lot of those guys who are telling you to do this stuff, they don't even do that stuff. What you do is find something that you're very determined to do. Somebody told you, maybe someone said, you can't do this. Use that motivation, use that chip on your shoulder, because there's so many things that people can do that's where people get lost. What's up, Michael? Excellent health benefits. Okay, once again, how much money do you make? Because if you're making 3 times what you make on your job from your hustle, if you didn't have that job, you could probably make 5 times. And you could buy your own excellent health benefits. But that's one of the things that I figured that when Obamacare came into, that it would free people to go out and start businesses, but that didn't work out. Financial engineering, creating systems and processes for business. That's interesting because I often wonder, when you check out how all that stuff is put together, because it's got to be complicated. The bigger the business, the more expansive it is. What's up, Games and Graphics? Joshua Hill, looking at YouTube channels geared towards show reviews and comics, other than AdSense or sponsors, do you see any way for them to create lucrative products? Everybody has the ability to create a show. Now, creating a show is going to be slow going in the beginning. It's going to be very, very slow. But if you stick with it for a year, all kinds of opportunities will open up. There's no easy way out. Hard work. Pretty much said. Common sense. You don't got to be great when you start, but you got to start to be great. True. Like I said, like this thing that took me an hour to do, it's the best I can do right now, but I got a drone. I don't know if I crashed my drone in London. Long story, but I sent it in because I bought insurance. Did you know you can buy insurance on drones? State Farm. When I get my drone back, I'm buying insurance from State Farm on that sucker. But I have this vision of doing these trailers because I don't watch a lot of live streams, and I have to, but I noticed that a lot of people who have live streams have a bumper, and the bumper is 10, 15-minute thing with a countdown timer. And I've noticed that people who are really successful with live streams have those. I don't know why, but it does seem to promote better live streams. Oh, O'Shea is great at sending people other people. Well, before I go out and start doing because the thing is, when you go on the podcast or some people are like, what do you do? And then it just opens up. See, I want to have these channels up and running. I run a media company. My main channel is Hustlers Kung Fu. We have Digital Citizen. We have Disruptive Mail. I am Cameron. I want to have that stuff going. Chris Isaac, have you ever thought of promoting your content online? Nope. Part of the reason is I'm thinking about moving out of Atlanta. And how can I say this without sounding elitist? I've been able to make so much money doing what I'm doing that sometimes I have amazed myself. There is another Atlanta video coming up because I got to get another GoPro. I got to get the drone because I got a lot of people who are talking smack because I got this video I did in 2011, right? Where the rich people of Atlanta live. And I got all these racist comments, and I'm not talking about from white nationalists. I'm talking about from black people, who want to see this? Who want to see this? Where I live is in the top 5 wealthiest zip codes in Georgia. And the other 2 are next door. There's 2 that's next door. And I don't think, and I did this with, I think an iPhone. I don't know what I did it with. It was I don't even remember what camera I used, but I'm going to show you some stuff that I see every day. And it's going to be mind blowing because one of the things is when I moved to Atlanta, one of my goals was to live in this neighborhood. I remember one of my friends, I forget his name, he took me on West Paces Ferry. And I was just blown away. I was from Alabama. I've never seen nothing like this. Who lives up in these joints? And I'm in the neighborhood. It was a goal. It was a goal. I wanted to live here. And I want to do the videos to inspire people because anything is possible if you really, really want it. It is possible. Produce man. You say that determination beats passion. It might be the short term, yet passion will carry through the long term. Once again, I'm not with the passion movement because it wasn't a passion for YouTube that got me here. It was determination, and it's been 9 years of determination. So I know I've had a lot of people come at me with this passion thing. Most people don't even know what their passion is, but if you piss them off, they know that. If you offend them, they want some get back. That's determination, my friend. And that right there, because someone left a comment like, I know rich people who do all kinds of evil stuff, and you're wrong, Glenda. I'm like, that's that determination. I would replace passion with love. Passion is this whole, well, I like to do it. It's my passion. If you say you got a passion and you ain't doing it every day, that's not your passion. I enjoy your trailer bumper. Thank you. Hot Song Beats. Yes, DJI Refresh Care. I got it. I sure did. I'm used the first one. And just to let you know that State Farm has a drone policy that offers full replacement, and it's not that expensive. Yeah, I really want to get these things bumping because that's why it took me so long. Because it's only like 5 minutes, but I had to shoot it. I had to shoot it again. I had to pick the music. I had to download the music. Oh, yeah. And then to make sure the music wasn't going to be copied. Just a lot of stuff. Producer, when you do the bare minimum, you get the bare minimum life. My favorite quote from you. I hung it on my wall for inspiration. That's true. That's one of the reasons that I understand Amazon FBA works. I understand that Shopify works. I understand that Bitcoin works. But a lot of people are getting into this stuff not because they're determined or have a passion or love for it. It's just a way to make presumed easy money so they don't have to work. I just don't understand this whole thing of I don't want to work for anybody. I don't just want to work. I just want to play all day. I just don't get it. What's up, Ben? Oh, definitely, Stefan. Definitely. Ganja's so good. It's a. I've read that book. I was thinking that way before it. What do you mean? Where do I add the bumper on YouTube? It's before. It's at the beginning. You have a passion for drinking Honey Bunny. That's funny. Young Camp, what's a good place to market an indie film? Indie film festivals. Exit in nature. A lot of people lost money on Bitcoin. Wow. Yeah, I've kind of removed myself from all that because I was getting ridiculous with it. I don't know what you're talking about, Steve Wilson. And Shark Tank is designed for entertainment. Most of those people want their ad water version of making big money. And that's very sad because before you make big money, you got to make small money. You got people out here trying to have 10,000 months, $15,000 months, 20, 30. They haven't even had $100 month yet. You make $100. Like I was thrilled. October 2009, and I made almost $600 selling my book. I was thrilled. I was over the top. I was like, "Ooh, I can make money doing this. What? Oh, it's going to be big. It's going to be big, 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 big." I was zooted. I walked around with a chubby all day. I was like, "Why are you so happy?" You won't understand, because creation is a powerful thing. And we have a lot of people who are trying to manipulate platforms, and that works and it makes money. But at some point, it's going to catch up with people. Joshua Hill, are you going to do a video on establishing a publishing bit? Yep. It's going to be on the YouTube channel. Dwayne Bryant, passion is only good for acquiring the hard-earned bucks of beta males who can't get laid. Produce man, how can you increase prices without pissing off your repeat customer base? One, you crank it up 10% and see if they start freaking out, and then you crank it up another 10%. And you send out an email. It's like, due to increase in overhead, I'm raising prices 20% and see if everyone freaks out. And also another way to hedge against that is to get more customers. Leonard, everybody wants more money. Nobody wants to work or learn something to get it. I mean, I make $400 a month on Bitcoin consistently, and I was only making $300 for like 3 months. And I guarantee you probably have done a lot of time. You probably watch it. Desiree Monique Harris, you could do a PO box for a business address, but once you get into trying to build business credit, that's not going to work. It's just not. All right. So what we're going to do today, and I'm going to show this to you. I have an empty tab. All right. Let's get in here. All right, so this is what's going down today. The first 20 people that buy the Never Broke Action Pack, I'm going to get on the phone with you for the first 20 people only. So hurry and get in there. So you get all of this and you get a 20-minute phone call from me starting next week. Because this weekend I'm going to try to get ahead, because that's the thing, because I'm too much in the now. But you buy the Never Broke Action Pack, didn't raise the price, notice that, and you'll have a 20-minute conversation with me next week. So, because I'm starting to find my flow and my hustle and workflow, because getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning has helped tremendously. So the link is below the video. You can go ahead and there's a lot of links below. And you know what? I'll do a 20-minute phone call with everyone that buys the Never Broke Action Pack. And I will do, let's see. And we'll do this. Let's go to bundles. And what I will do, let's see. Everybody that buys Fat Cat Secrets, the Building Blocks of Wealth, I'll do an hour phone call with you. So 20 minutes for Never Broke Action Pack and an hour for Fat Cat Secrets, the Building Blocks of Wealth. And for everybody who goes ahead and gets into this Hustle Camp deal, you got 5 hours. So you buy that, 5 1-hour consulting sessions for people who buy after 2/12/2018. So there you go. Those are your 3 deals that you can get into this weekend. And the conversation will start next week. How's that? All right. So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to watch this live stream after it renders and leave your questions and stuff there. The best questions I will answer. Ben, you got to go to Digital Citizen for that information. Wow, that's interesting, Josh. This offer starts today, because I have increased the pack, because a lot of people will come after me and say, look, I bought the pack 8 months ago. Can I? No, this is today only. Passion does not pay, opportunities does. True. Hey, man, direct marketing. Skills trump passion, CCWMS, 100% agreed. I will see you folks next week, Monday, 5 p.m. Have a great weekend. And remember, you get the Never Broke Action Pack. You get a 20-minute phone call. You get the Wealth Bundle. You get an hour phone call. And if you buy Hustle Camp, the whole enchilada, you get 5 hours. That has to be used within 90 days. Just putting that out there. All right, y'all be good. I'll catch you next week, 5 p.m. Monday, and I am out.